Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the energies at play, what advice Spirit, the universe has for you, and in particular, which universal law can actually help you along with this process. And the energies at play. So I have three groups for you guys. I have group one with the moss agate, group two with the rhodochrosite, group three with the pyrite. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one, so there's no reason to take anything personally. If something is not resonating for you, just take what does and leave the rest. If you feel called to listen to more than one group, obviously there's a reason for that. Please follow your intuition and your gut. Thank you. So anyways, go ahead and select which group is calling to you at this time. And I'm going to get started. You who chose our moss agate, this is going to be your reading. I'm also going to be pulling some of my chips here to see what comes up. Let's take a look. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the Star card. And our universal law is the law of immortality. Time is only of the essence for your full expression. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some of these before I get into this. Let's see what comes up for this group. Okay. Oh, geez. Chatty, chatty, chatty. 666. Older man, 222, 999, a lot of, synchronistic numbers, angel numbers, proposal in marriage or business. We have surprise. We have 1111. Oh my God. We have reality check. We have, new routine. And we have weekend getaway. All right. So I really feel like the universe is definitely trying to send this group a lot of messages. There's somebody here who's just not getting it because there's the Four of Cups there. This person is asleep under the tree. There are offers. There's amazing things right underneath their nose, but they're so busy looking over here and so busy embroiled in a bunch of debate and crap going on within a certain friend group or within a, this could be, I really feel like this is more like friends or family. There's some kind of like drama or constant upheaval. This could also be at work where, just a bunch of freaking chaos is going on and you are just like looking over there. You're not paying attention to what's right around you. Something is definitely written in the stars here. I mean, you have guides and, ascended masters, ascended, relatives, family, lineage who are looking out for you. They're sending you messages constantly, but you're not paying attention. It's time to open up those eyes and realize time is of the essence here. Okay. They're trying to point you in the right direction. And they're basically trying to tell you it's a reality check time. It's like you need to take a look at your surroundings and why you I feel like this group, there's definitely somebody here who keeps getting embroiled in a bunch of crap. You're always putting yourself in the middle of something, or you are literally getting foisted into the middle of some kind of debate or argument or chaos within a friend group or a family unit. Okay. And like when I say friends, this could actually be, drama through work, because a lot of people do make friends with the people at their job, their career, whatever. But I feel like there's been too much of that. And it's like you're wasting your time on bullshit when, there's other things that you're meant to do that are quite amazing. I do feel like that if you start paying attention and you start heeding the messages that are being sent to you, then, you're going to figure it out. And it's time for, you'll be switching up your routine. You'll be changing things up. And there's going to be a whole lot of surprises coming your way, especially in particular, in terms of proposals with either, some kind of promotion. You could meet somebody who is literally a soulmate. It could be an older man here. Also, I have to say, when I see that older man, that could be literally your main spirit guide right now, who is, they appear like this in dreams or whatever, and they are definitely trying to help you out and push you in the right direction. So please open your eyes and pay attention to what's going on around you. And, when you expand your social circles and you get away from the, constant drama, with a specific circle, okay? And you pull yourself out of that. Take a reality check. Take a good look at yourself here. Heed the messages that are coming through. You're going to be quite surprised at what happens. I feel like you're going to literally like fall into line with the people that you're supposed to be with, who are going to uplift you. And through this friend group is how you meet your future partner. Also, we have weekend getaway. So maybe this is part of what kicks off the process, is literally taking a vacay, getting the fuck out of Dodge for a while, going, having some fun. And you never know who you might meet during this process. Do pay attention to what all these numbers mean. Google it. What does your intuition tell you as well when you're seeing them? And when you actually see them, pay attention to what's going on around you. Okay, so basically, you have to be seeing repeating numbers constantly. It's not just on the clock, all right? Like you'll see it everywhere you look. Like in one day, you will see the same number multiple times, and you'll be seeing it at the same time as somebody is speaking something very specific around you, or else like you're having a conversation with somebody and it's about a specific topic or whatever, or you're thinking something very powerful, and like multiple things will be happening all at the same time. That is a synchronicity, okay? So do be paying attention to that. And these numbers in particular are, a sign here, okay? They're coming up for you for a reason. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the law of immortality. You are an eternal spiritual being because there is only life. This axiom is demonstrated within physics. Energy can never be destroyed. This spiritual principle has to manifest in the physical world. Therefore, our destiny is to create eternal life in the physical form. Eternal life, eternal love, and eternal being. And I get the sense almost like the person who's coming in is somebody who you're hooked up for life, like eternally. Like you guys are going to, reincarnate many times over and over again. You might play different roles within each lifetime, but there's always that bond of love that will never go away. So anyways, by drawing this card, it is indicating that you are ready to know the truth of who you are. Your higher self desires for you to reveal the truth of your eternal essence. You are an immortal spiritual being capable of eternal life in the physical body and total wellness. You are the continuity of the individual soul, forever and ever expanding. Any symptoms of the body are spirit, your higher self, nudging you to align with Mother Nature and universal law. You are not your body. You have a body. Energy can never be destroyed. It only transforms. Spread your wings and fly. And what I love about this particular deck is there are journals and, journal prompts and actions to do with each of these cards to help you along the way. And this is something, obviously, it's coming up for you guys. So this is something you need to work on. So it says, journal and ask yourself, knowing that I am immortal, what is important for me to create and experience in this lifetime? So this is part of like what, your guide spirit, they're trying to send you. You're seeing this for a reason right now. And you're hearing this message in here for a specific reason. I highly recommend this group does do that journal prompt and work on it and literally ask yourself, in this lifetime, what is it important for you to create an experience? It's like you just inherently know. Also, take a look at your astrology. See where your Saturn placement is, where you have karma, what your North Node and your South Node are telling you, what's going on in your fifth house, where, which is where you have karma with specific individuals and relationships with people. That's going to give you some indication of that. So, interesting messages. I mean, this is written in the stars. It's meant to occur in your life. You're meant to see this message. You're meant to hear this. So it's time for that reality check. Really sit down and ask yourself, where the hell are you going in life? What is it that you want to achieve? What have you not accomplished yet? What is holding you back? Why do you keep getting put into certain situations? Why do you allow it? This is what you need to ask yourself, okay? So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you're notified of future readings that I put out. Also, if you'd like to check out more readings by me or jump on one of my monthly reading tiers where you get a private personal reading, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is down in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Those of you who chose group 2, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what comes up. I'm also going to be pulling some chips, my oracle chips. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. Very interesting. And we have the Law of Dharma. Transform your pain into your purpose. This is very Chiron placement. I think this group definitely needs to look into learning about their Chiron placement in their natal chart. Look at not just the sign it's in, please. Look at the house, because this is the house that tells you where this is going to manifest. And how you can really, like, where the focus is, okay? The sign tells you about the energy you're dealing with, but the house tells you where that focus is. So this group really needs to look into that, because that Chiron is the key to your natal chart. It's going to unlock a whole lot of freaking, this is crazy. Transform your pain into purpose. You literally have the heartbreak card as your first card, okay? And we have you moving away from anything that is not emotionally serving you correctly. I feel like this group is definitely on their way to working through, just by you watching this. For those of you, some of you are already on the journey, okay? You are already there. You're already working through past trauma, past pain, and you're on your way. The wheel is changing, and there is much benefit coming your way. You are going to be one of these persons who passes it on, who literally like pays it forward, that you have learned from your pain. Therefore, you're going to go out and you're going to help the world. And people who are similar to you, who have been, who are dealing with the same thing you did. You have the keys and the tools in which to help them through this pain. So think about that. Every person has a specific Chiron placement. Your duty, as, eternal soul in this lifetime, is to help others through that specific area, okay? So, for example, I have Chiron, it's so gnarly. I have Chiron conjuncting my Venus in the 3rd house, and it's in Aries, okay? So that area is where, my key to working through pain, and it's through love. It's through the heartache and the pain from many lifetimes of loving and losing, and appreciating and seeing beauty in everything, and then passing it on and helping people through their pain, their heartache, having empathy for others, stuff like this. There's like, I could go on and on and on and on. Okay. And it's very passionate in the way that I communicate that, because it's obviously an Aries. So, but it's like, feeling, when you're feeling worthless, which is also a placement with that one that I was just mentioning, it's realizing your worth. Okay. Once this group realizes their worth and realizes that they have special talents and special gifts in which that they can share with others, that literally helps you on your journey to your life purpose, this is when things will start to change. And this is coming straight from the heart. This is pure love in action. This isn't some, I'm doing this to get something out of it. And, I'm doing it because I expect to get it. You have to, if I do this nice for you, if you don't freaking do exactly what I want in return, then I hate you and you're an asshole or something. This is not what this is about. This is about being, very compassionate, and realizing when you spread love, you're not always going to get it in return. But the point that you even put it out there does line you up. For each asshole, it's like, say there's 10 people, or somebody comes along and they're an asshole to you. 10 more people are going to come along and they're going to treat you like with massive love. So you can't focus on the jerk offs. You have to focus on the beautiful, loving energy. Okay. Nobody, you can't please everybody. There's always going to be somebody who has a stick up their ass about you. So this is something you need to come to terms with and realize somebody along the line is going to reject you, but that's okay because that's their problem, their journey. They'll figure it out. Okay. Maybe they're just, you were meant to come across their path so that you give them something to think about. Okay. And then they're going to go on, and years down the road, they're going to realize, oh my God, what did I do? And then, they'll get it, because some people have to learn the hard way. So, anyway, let's pull some of these guys to see what else. Oh, shit. Whoa. That was kind of crazy. Where did it go? I have got to see what this one was. Oh. Are you ready for it, folks? We have sex. Damn. Okay, and that shot out. How very appropriate. It shot out. And it went across the room, and it literally flew into a bag. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we have sex. We have nutrition. We have a spa day. We have extended family. We have lovers. We have 555. We have great kisser. Damn. And we have move. Oh my God, this group. All right. So obviously, somebody here could definitely turn out to be a sex therapist. I'm just going to say that could be part of your dharma, is helping people with problems in the bedroom. It is a serious thing that does happen. Also, some of you are meant to, like, some of the pain that you're feeling is caused by extended family. Some of you definitely have had your heart broken by somebody who was a tremendous lover, great kisser, like great sex. And that's part of, and it's like that feeling that you had with them was almost like addicting. And so the heartbreak that ensued afterwards was quite heavy duty, because you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'll never have that again, and I'll never come across somebody so incredible as that. But that's just not true, because the wheel is turning. There's somebody coming in that's quite amazing. We do have a lot of change that's coming up here for you guys. It is very imperative at this particular time that you take really good care of yourself. Watch the nutrition. Some of you are going to go on to become, own a spa, where you're helping people, like maybe even getting through divorce or some kind of breakup, where you're doing some sort of, energy healing or something like this, but also through nutrition. It's like you could end up teaching, nutrition at like a very, spa, like amazing spa, or else you're going to start some kind of business like this. But the point is, we have move here, and we have the 8 of Cups. There is a move happening, a shift in your consciousness that is allowing you to move on emotionally. But also, I feel like shit's really going to change for you, and it's really going to kick in, and you're really going to find out who the hell you are and your life purpose when you make a move. Perhaps the area in which you're living is not very conducive to achieving what it is that you want to do, okay, in life. And so in order to do that, you're going to have to cut apron strings, cut cords, and move the hell away, which can be a very scary process, but it is so good for soul growth, okay? This is kind of weird because this kind of energy did come up in a Patreon reading that I just did. And for some of you, I'm just going to say it like I said for that one, some of you might have Uranus in the 9th house, which literally points to the fact that you do need to move away from where you grew up and where you were born in order to achieve what you're meant to do and achieve your greatness in life. I have this placement, I did it. And that's, it's like, I never knew about that specific, that was what that was attached to, through my astrology journey, I, learned that later down the line. And after I had already moved, and when I saw that, I was just like, holy shit, this makes so much sense, because once you move, that's when things get better. And that's totally true. I speak from experience. Okay. So for some of you who have that placement, this is your sign. Time to move the fuck on. It's time to get away from that ley line you're on and move into a better, area. Now, I feel like this group has a lot of, I mean, you just have a lot of talent with love, okay? I'm just going to say this, and desires, and anything Venus related, okay? Pleasure, art, beauty, good food, health, fitness, taking care of your body, beautifying yourself, makeup artist type stuff. I'm feeling, that aesthetically pleasing locations and like beautifying your area. Some of you could definitely go on to be somebody who beautifies people's surroundings, beautifies people's bodies. I'm totally feeling this, hardcore here. But the wheel is changing. Okay, you're going to set this off. The wheel is spinning, and it's going to spin in your favor here. Again, some of you could have been caused a lot of heartache, especially where you grew up, by extended family members. And once you move away from that whole situation emotionally and physically, things will definitely change. So the law of Dharma is quite interesting, what this one has to say. This particular law states that each person has a special gift and a unique purpose, a message that they need to bring into the world. At a spiritual level, emotional traumas are actually your greatest blessings because they are the catalysts that births your purpose. And that is so true. And again, look to your Chiron. What's going on with it? What's aspecting it? What house? What sign is it in? Okay. Furthermore, you have a unique talent that no other individual in the world has. Like, you could literally have the same talent as somebody else, but you have your own unique spin on it, okay? It's not like, oh, I'm so great at, painting landscapes. Like, really? Like, do you really think you're the only person who can paint landscapes? No, but you have your unique spin on it that's very unique. Your brushstroke, your touch, your palette, like what you choose for your media or whatever. That's where the uniqueness comes in, okay? So for those of you who are listening to this, don't think that you're the only person on earth who knows how to, be a great accountant or a dancer, like the best dancer or something like this, because there's plenty of people out there with many talents, but we each put our own individual stamp on it that's quite unique. We bring our own point of view to it, and that's where the uniqueness lies, okay? So, I'm just saying. So, all right, so through the intention of merging these two gifts, working for the highest good and out of service, that's what this is, this law unlocks the divine within. The entire cosmos has aligned for you to take on the physical form to fulfill this particular calling. There's a message and a gift within you that the world thirsts for. You are the only person in the entire universe with this divine purpose. Your divine purpose is your destiny. Whereas we all have similarities, like I said, each person has their own unique spin on their path in life, okay? So to awaken this energy, there's a message and a gift within you that the world is ready for. You are the only person in the entire cosmos with your gifts. By drawing this card, your higher self is ready to give your spiritual blessings to the world. You have known what this purpose is for quite some time, but may have not believed yourself worthy of such a grand plan. The universe is conspiring for your greatness. You have to get out of your way and commit by putting in both feet. Exactly. This isn't going to happen by sitting on your butt at home and wishing for it. It's going to only happen when you make a physical move and you actually put action behind intent. You guys are meant to serve a higher purpose. For some of you, you could have like a stellium in the 6th house. There's something going on with that 6th house energy with you, like the ruler of the 6th house could be aspecting your sun, or I don't know. It's like, I just feel like there's something very powerful with the service to others portion, and especially when it comes to nutrition and health and fitness. Some of you are meant to help others, to heal, to be a doctor, to beautify, to just make them feel good about themselves. I mean, like I said, therapists, whatever, okay? So the journal and action with this card, it says, invest your time and energy into doing your inner trauma work, transforming your suffering into service. Also, open up your calendar or diary and mark off everything that does not make your heart sing. It is time to only say yes to the things you love. This is shadow work, folks. Okay, this is what you do when you work, do shadow work. On my Patreon, I post up shadow work journal prompts all the time. So you might want to check that out, okay? If you're interested in learning about what shadow work is and how to do it. I mean, you have to work through trauma. And like I said, Chiron is the key. So pay attention to what's going on there. So very interesting stuff with this group. Do pay attention. I also feel like for this group in particular, Leo season could be quite powerful, okay? Look to where your Jupiter placement is as well, okay? Because we have Jupiter energy here, and, you know, I just feel like there's something kind of special with that. Look into that, okay? All right, so that's it. That's all I have for this one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a video from me ever. If you'd like to check out more readings or those journal prompts or get on one of my monthly personal reading tiers, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop down below. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. And for my final group, the Pyrite group, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what the cards have to say and what universal law can help you along the way here. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. Oh my God. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Shit. We also have the Law of Transcendence. Revere the dark side of life. That is very interesting. Okay. And now I'm going to pull some of these to give us some further insights. Let's see what comes up. Okay, all the little stringies coming out. We have a 222. We have Gift. We have Older Man. We have June. We have 1212. Look at that, all the twos. We have 1010. Oh my God, this is so fucking weird. This is coming up. I literally, that's like when I was starting the reading, I picked up my phone to look at it, and that's what I saw. We have October, and we have a Younger Woman. Very interesting. So I have a sense that there is somebody. All right. So the Five of Cups is all about crying over spilt milk. You're so busy looking into the past and whining about what has happened, you know, and like you're still not getting over some situation or like a, you know, what you missed out on or something like this. And it's like you're dwelling on it, okay? But you're not realizing that there are many other options, blessings. Actually, what happened here in the past, this incident was actually a blessing in disguise, because here comes the messengers. Okay. There's something coming, like some of you, this could have been like a loss of job or career, but really what it's done is it's opened you up to something much better where you're going to be a whole hell of a lot happier. And I feel the message, it's like you're going to see the world through a new set of eyes. For some of you, this also could have shoved you back into going back to school. You know, signing up for finally like finishing your degree. For some of you, you went pretty high up, but then you like quit or whatever, you know, for whatever reason. And that could be what you're like dwelling on, but you know what? It's never too late. So just get your butt back in there and jump back on the horse and keep on riding. Because it's like you're seeing the world through a new set of eyes. Okay. The Page of Pentacles is that you're at the beginning of a new learning curve. For some of you, you definitely have gone through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, but it's like for your betterment. It's meant to happen because life is meant to happen. You're supposed to have challenges. You're supposed to have things that don't go right, because otherwise, how the hell would you learn anything? Your soul is here to grow, to learn, to change, in order to get where, you know, to achieve what it is that you're supposed to achieve in this lifetime. And it takes us many lifetimes to, you know, achieve enlightenment all the way. You know, we spend many, you know, lifetimes, you know, coming back on earth, you know, in order to get to the higher plane of existence where we actually become guides ourselves to the people here or whatever. It's like you have to earn that. You're a trainee. And that's kind of like what we all are here on this material plane. We are trainees for what's to come, okay? I think intuitively, you know exactly what the fuck is coming, okay? But you're wallowing in self-doubt. Stop that, okay? Straight up. You have many gifts in which to share. And it's like, I feel like this group, there's a lot of people here who are watching this who are quite empathetic, who have a lot of love to give, and who are healers, you know, in medical terms or, you know, therapist terms, whatever. But there is an offer, you know, there's a brand new beginning here, like showing here. I feel like you have to look to the dark to get to the light. You definitely cannot ignore shadow work. This group has to do it in order to learn the lessons, because when you actually physically write it out and it's in front of your freaking face, that is when you're like, you have your aha moments, okay? Where you're just like, oh my God, you know, wow, you know, like, what did I learn from this situation? And then you start writing about the situation of itself. And then you're going to start to realize, oh my God, you know, I totally get it now, you know, and then you're going to see the blessings within those dark times. You know, what did it do for you soul wise? What did you learn from this? The people who don't pay attention to the lessons are the ones that are going to continue to have issues. Okay. Like, have you ever had a situation in your life where, you know, you'd wanted something so bad and then it didn't work out? You were all disappointed and you're like, oh, why is me, blah, 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 blah. But then you later find out, you're like, holy shit, I am so glad that fucking happened. Holy crap, you know, because then something even better comes along. Okay. Exactly. That is this group. Hardcore. Stop wallowing in the self-pity and in the past and what you've lost or whatever, and start looking forward to the future, because there are bright beginnings ahead. And there's a whole lot of love in store for you. So this group seeing 222, 1212, 1010, these are all signs that you're definitely on the right path. Your guides are pushing you. And there's like, when you see this and you see it everywhere, not just on a fucking clock, you know, then you're going to know. Okay. Especially when there are synchronistic events happening as you're seeing this. That's a synchronicity. So also I have to mention February 22nd, the 12th of December, and the 10th of October could be important dates. And literally we have October here too. So that's kind of wild. I get the sense that, you know, there's definitely a gift coming your way. Could be from a younger woman or older man. But in this case, also the gift could actually be that you strike up a very special, you know, relationship with somebody who is, if you're an older man, then it's going to be a younger woman. If you're a younger woman, it's going to be an older man. Okay. Common sense. But this is going to be it's going to be a gift from the heavens, literally, this person coming into your life. You're going to transcend, hence the reason why the law of transcendence is here. Also, October and June are going to be very potent, powerful months for you. And this could also have to do with birthdays. Okay, so pay attention to that. So it's really important you listen to your intuition through this whole change, this transcendence that's going on here, this path, this growth. Just trust me, listen to that intuition. It will never steer you wrong, okay? When you second guess your intuition, that's when things go bad, okay? So with the law of transcendence, it's based on the axiom that all of life is designed for spiritual growth and awakening. You're constantly demanded to go beyond your limiting beliefs and expand your consciousness through relative experiences, rising above all circumstances. As you transcend your beliefs, going beyond your limited perceptions, you are able to embody the truths of the universe and experience your divinity. Exactly. I love it. With every action and every event and every circumstance that comes your way, look for the message and lesson within it. Okay? You will be very surprised and very, like, almost kind of relieved. Okay? So, by drawing this card in particular, it indicates that you are on the right path. This message is the divine sign that you are following your calling and your dreams. Be still and know everything is unfolding perfectly. Everything your heart desires is manifesting now. It is a time to live with faith and let go of any doubt. This note is the confirmation you have been asking from the universe. It is time to celebrate. I mean, seriously. There's a whole lot of excitement. That's like, I don't know. It's like, I think of the Page of Wands. Obviously, this is a message. Pages are always messengers. But this is like your cue, you know, it's time to live a little and enjoy and stop fucking thinking about the past so damn much. You have the capability. You're never too old to change your life. Okay? I personally know people who have done this. Like they, were, had a family, raised kids and all this stuff. And then they went back to school, in their late 50s. And when they were in their 60s, they were making a shit ton of money and a total boss bitch. So don't ever fucking think for one damn second that you can't change your stars, okay? You always can. It's never too late. Just fucking do the damn thing. Quit wallowing and, whining about shit and just do something about it. I think there's a whole lot of people out there, especially with specific Pluto generations, where they just bitch, whine, and complain, and then they don't do anything about it. It's like, no, you have to get off your ass and do something about it. If you want to make that change, you can't just complain about it and point fingers and play the blame game. You actually have to make a difference by taking action, okay? So somebody here definitely needed to hear that. All right. So with the journal and action with this, it says make a list of everywhere you still feel like the effect, make a list of everywhere you still feel like the effect in this lifetime. Place the list in front of you while you go into contemplative meditation, asking your higher self to bring you a new perspective. So I guess they mean like the list of everywhere, like in your life, you still feel like, like you're feeling the effects of the past. Okay. I think they fucked up majorly with grammar here in this book. Why am I not surprised? So anyway, just like literally make a list where you're still feeling the effect of things that have happened. Okay. And then, put it in front of you, go in a meditative state and ask your higher self to bring you a new perspective. And that's what this is. This is new perspective. This is a brand new beginning. Through that new perspective, like all the things you're still wallowing about and still harping on or still like pissed off about or whatever, sit down, write it out, meditate on it, ask your higher self to bring you a new perspective on it, and then it will come your way. I mean, intuitively, it's going to come to you. Trust me. I feel like this group has got that going on, okay? So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. If you'd like to check out more readings, more journal prompts, or jump on one of my monthly personal reading tiers, you can do that over on my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.